Welcome to another episode of I Wonder, Doctor.
I'd like to talk about some nutritional supplements that can make a difference for some people with insomnia.
So you're saying that there are supplements that can help people sleep?
Absolutely. One of the old timies is magnesium. I mean, people take Epsom salt baths, which is magnesium sulfate, and some of that can get absorbed into the body and get you really relaxed and sleepy. You can also take certain forms of magnesium by mouth, and those can relax you. And even people with restless leg syndromes, some of them are really helped by absorbable magnesium. Now, another supplement that can make a difference that a lot of people have been taking for a long time is L-tryptophan. And, 500 milligrams to 2 grams of that at bedtime on an empty stomach. A lot of people have gone to sleep on that one for a long time. And even its first cousin, 5-hydroxytryptophan, in doses between 50 and 100 milligrams can also work. And these are readily available these days.
Yeah.
Another thing that can make a difference is the vitamin called thiamine, even 10 milligrams a day in people who have special needs and special sensitivities for this. Now, how do you find that out? Well, people who are doing insomnia should at least do a trial of thiamine. It's beneficial, especially at that dose, and not a problem.
So generally, all of these supplements are beneficial for us, and they may have this ancillary benefit called someone takes these and they sleep better. So they're certainly worth trying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And B12, I mean, people who've injected B12, as used to be common practice by general practitioners all over the United States.
To inject B12?
Yes, because they were very well aware that a lot of people couldn't absorb B12 or digest B12 by mouth.
Yeah.
And, they had the empirical results. If you give people an injection of B12, they feel so much better, more energy, and a certain percentage of them slept better.
Yeah.
Now, B12 is available by mouth and by sublingual, and I give it to, almost every single adult, and I certainly take it myself because it's so common to be B12 deficient because of specific reasons related to the biochemistry of B12.
Yeah.
And no harm, but no certain gain to address insomnia orally.
I see. If I take the pill, I should. It's great for me, but that might not help me sleep.
Exactly.
It is the injections that'll do it.
It's the injectable. And many, many physicians train their patients how to inject. It's no big deal. It's very safe to inject it, and they write a prescription for the B12 injectable, and they're off and running. It's great stuff.
Got it.
And then there's an herb called Valerian Root. In fact, there's many herbs that can relate to insomnia. But that's the one I want to suggest, and then herbalists have a lot of information about the various herbs that can help people with insomnia and have.
Yeah.
There's one other vitamin I'd like to mention. It's niacinamide. A certain number of people, if you give them the right dose of niacinamide, will sleep a lot better. And that dose is between 1.5 and 3 grams, and niacinamide can do so much good, and especially people with osteoarthritis, but you got to watch it because some people are sensitive enough to it that it's going to hurt their liver. So you got to be doing ongoing liver tests, which is true about so many substances that you could take, especially medications. You should be doing liver tests on these people.
I see. So basically everything you mentioned up into niacinamide is something people can just do themselves. This one, it can be really beneficial, but it should be done under the eyes of supervision.
Exactly. Someone who can order blood tests for you periodically.
Got it.
And then an interesting trick is some people do really well with L-tryptophan plus niacinamide.
Yeah.
In which case, lower dose of both can work very often. So between 500 and 1,000 milligrams of L-tryptophan, and then you can get that niacinamide dose down to 500 to 1,000 milligrams. Safer to take.
Yeah, I got it.
But I don't want to concern you too much about niacinamide because it can be so much of benefit, especially to people, again, with osteoarthritis.
Interesting. Well, thanks.